On today's menu we have a chicken pie with 3 delicious fillings. First, begin by preparing all of the inside ingredients. Here I am making the crepes that are going to separate different layers of stuffing inside the cake. For this I'm mixing eggs with sugar and salt and some milk. Then I add flour and I mix everything together. Make sure that you add your flour in small portions so that your mixture doesn't get lumpy. Your crepe mixture shouldn't be too thick because we want to make very thin crepes. The next step is preparing the stuffings. As it was said earlier, this cake contains 3 different stuffings and one of them is chicken. So finely chop the chicken breast into small pieces to achieve ground chicken and then season it with salt and pepper. Then we need finely chopped onions. They will go in all of the 3 stuffings. Now for our second stuffing we'll be using cabbage. It's important to finely chop it so that it cooks very well and becomes soft and tender. For our third stuffing we're going to use mushrooms or rice. So make sure you have cooked rice ready for stuffing and finely chop those mushrooms. I'm using 2 pans at the same time to cook everything faster, so separate your onions in 3 equal parts and saute each part. Season with some salt and pepper. Cook ground chicken in the first pan and cabbage in the second. Once the chicken is ready, season it with garlic powder and set it aside. Add crushed tomatoes to cabbage and cook it until it becomes completely soft. Then start making the third stuffing. So saute your third part of the onions, season it with some salt and pepper. Add mushrooms. Then add a generous amount of butter to mushrooms to improve the texture. And once the mushrooms are ready, add your cooked rice and mix everything together. So the third filling is ready. The next step is preparing the crepes that are going to separate the inside layers of our pie. For this we need to apply a very thin, barely visible layer of oil on the pan. We want it to be thin because we don't want it to interfere with the crepe texture. Then apply a very thin layer of crepe on a pan and cook it for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. We need to make 5 crepes like this. Now it's time to assemble the cake. For the outer layer we are going to use the puff pastry. First we need to make the base layer by cutting a circle. Then with a fork poke some holes in the dough to allow the steam leave the cake while baking and start stuffing. Our first layer is going to be chicken, then we're going to cover it with crepe and apply the second stuffing, which is mushrooms with rice. Then we cover it with crepe again and apply the third stuffing, which is cabbage. And then we repeat the same process again. Once you are done with stuffing, cover the cake with another layer of puff pastry and make sure that you tuck it in very well so that the cake doesn't open up while baking. Then mix some cream with egg and apply it on the pie. This will give it a glossy finish and it will enhance its color. Prevent the pie from bursting in the oven, make some extra incisions with kitchen scissors. Then bake the pie at 420 Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. And here is the result of our freshly baked pie. It looks absolutely delicious. I really wish you could experience the amazing taste and aroma through this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and savor the deliciousness. Happy cooking and enjoy!